We're about to begin our semifinals between Minnesota Jafferys and United Stars, and especially for semifinals, we ordered a special mic. It looks like we are in. This game is going to be high flying, so we are want to emulate something that to do with space. In the round robin, Turab, you won against Minnesota Jafferys. Earlier in the quarterfinals, you won pretty handily. Since then, how do you motivate your team to be ready for a team like Minnesota Jafferys, who had an impressive win earlier?
I mean, you have arguably one of the best players in the world on their team with Imran. Maitham's on the come up to take that next. It's a very dangerous game for us. Like I said the last round, we're under pressure. I think they're a bit of under pressure now too because they're a real threat. But I feel like it's going to be an unbelievable game, and may the best man win.
Imran, day one, you guys were cruising. Day two, you had a really bad day. Today, in the semifinals, you played one of the outstanding games of the tournament. How do you keep that momentum going?
You just gotta feed off the wins. Everyone's playing well. It's a new day. It's playoffs come, so you gotta be locked in. So we've made adjustments, and we're ready to go.
On a personal note, there's a lot of relatives on both sides of the team. Does that add a little more incentive to win so that, you can always have a banter after that? Does it add more pressure?
I mean, it's a bit of both. For me personally, of course, we want to win. But if we were to lose to somebody, I don't mind it being them.
How about you, Imran?
I couldn't have said it better. If we lose to a brother. We love him. We're family, and whoever wins from this, we cheer him on. For the finals.
Hands down.
You guys are trying to win your second championship, first one since 2011. You are trying to win your championship, first one away from Toronto. Is that a little more added pressure that you have to get it done sooner before time runs out?
Raza, I'm a young guy. I got a lot of years, man.
I do understand you're a young guy, but you did think about quitting.
Oh, no, I'm good to go, man. I don't care about all that. I'm here to play.
Yeah. How about you? Pressure to win?
Yeah, I mean, you never know when you'll be back at this stage.
Yes.
We have a young team. I'm younger than Turab. I mean, don't get fooled by my hair loss.
Yes.
So,
I'm standing between the two of you. I feel like I'm the younger one here because of the amount of pressure it has been on you two last couple of days. Last thing, in my opinion, we have two of the best back centers playing in this tournament, especially considering the longevity. I think the fans are going to love this game. I think this game is going to be very close. I wish both of you good luck. And like you said, whoever wins this will earn this win. It won't be easy. Good luck, gentlemen.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, my bro. Let's go, bro. Let's go.
All right, space shuttle is landing.
Salam everyone, welcome to the semifinal, the first one. Minnesota Jafferys versus Toronto United Stars. Minnesota getting in here after beating Orlando B in the quarters. And 2 games, the same for Toronto United Stars. As you watch the huddle for Minnesota.
Minnesota.
They can hear you.
Talk about the tournament. Minnesota has a pretty deep presence here at this tournament. There was going to be a wedding here after the tournament. And a lot of families have come through for that wedding. And they're all here to support their team. It's the furthest they've made in a while, apart from Edmonton.
Yeah.
They're super hyped. They clicked. Their game clicked last night. They had a rough start yesterday, lost a couple games, but they pulled through, took care of Orlando B earlier today. Something's working for them. Let's see if they can pull through the semis.
Yeah, the Stars coming in, obviously a rough first day, coming in strong second day, beating Van City 2 straight in the quarterfinal, and now they're here as well up against Minnesota. A good rivalry. Imran Walji, of course, up against Turab Karmali. Always a fun show. Imran has a hand injury, but hopefully he can withstand playing back right.
There we go. This new formation that they're playing with is Matham and Imran playing a little V formation.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Both of which are getting lifted to a lot of third balls. Matham surprisingly is extremely consistent this time around.
Yeah, look at Nicknam. I mean, that's a good ball, man, Nicknam. Nicknam is, I think ever since Edmonton, he just changed his entire game. People don't talk about him enough. He's there, man. He looks like he wants the ball in his hand.
100%. He's playing a solid support for Imran and Matham on the sides. And you know, Imran and Matham have a very different ball.
Yeah.
You could see it in the game. I mean, it's good take by Matham right there.
Oh, wow, well played. I think that could be the difference because Stars like it when you play one ball. Right? They want a back center type game.
Yep.
And now you're giving them 2 balls, which is always what they've had trouble with teams like Stanmore and Orlando. And there you go.
Matham passionately hits that third ball straight to Abbas Shivraj. Doesn't make it to the net. Score is still love all. 0-0 for those of you guys who don't know love is.
Also, if you don't know,
wow! With the fast ball straight out of Irfan Karmali, the front center's hands.
If you don't know, we're joined here by Kumail Jessa and Salman Karmali. You're commentators for life.
One love to Minnesota. Wow, we're seeing a first ball game. It's unusual to see from these 2 teams.
Pretty crazy.
2 very steady teams that use the net quite a bit.
And we talk about it a lot, right? Like the team that tends to deflect and play the ball over is the one who's usually not in.
He's testing the waters, Sal. He's testing the waters
he's trying
with both.
To see where to go.
Seeing which one to give it to. He's brilliant at doing that, to be very honest. He can put it anywhere.
Oh, that's the gap.
Takes a clean point from up.
That front line is young. They're going to need a couple balls just to go. Look at Oscar Uncle, 55 years old, serving. Amazing to see him on the court still.
Oldest player in the tournament.
Oh, that ball in net.
Unforced errors. Unforced errors.
The name of the game.
We could say that again and again.
Name of the game.
Third ball in net by Turab. Gives the service back to Minnesota. Matham up with the third ball and boom. It does the same thing.
Do you think the different view of the court being this way, you think it changes anything? Like them needing to get set on it?
It 100% changes. We're all used to one way this whole tournament. This way opens it up. Puts a different perspective.
100%.
Minnesota playing steady right now. Frontline putting the ball in net. Nicknam putting the ball. Nicknam with the third ball to Jabir Ali Dina, who fails to put the ball in net, puts it under.
It's crazy. They're going after Jabir a lot.
Score is 1-0.
Usually the game's plan's been avoid Jabir, and
wow. Matham with the first ball to Turab, who usually puts that ball in net.
Gifted.
But it's a little short this time.
Gifted.
Amu with the serve.
You can tell
Inman with the third.
Minnesota's on the offense now. You can see it. And again, they're going after Jabber, which is so weird. Oh, the out ball.
Another one.
I think, from what it seems like to me at least, Minnesota's are going against the grain. They're going after Jabber. Turab is going down the middle. He's trying to see which one of these frontline players is going to cut the ball before it gets to Nicknam, instead of giving the ball to Matham or Imran and keeping them warm, right?
You know, I think so. I don't think he's given enough chances yet.
Ooh.
He can't tell where he's doing yet. Hasn't been given third balls. Some
Sorry for that inappropriate language.
Usku back with the serve.
Ooh.
Deep serve to Imran Walji's hands. Imran up with the third ball. Imran's already jumping and whacking.
Oh my God.
You would not be able to tell he's injured, but he is swinging his hand right afterwards. If you guys can't see, he's wearing a little tape on his hands to try and keep his hands tight. There was a few points against Orlando B in the semis, in the quarters, that he couldn't get the ball over just because it was hurting so much. But so far, so good.
See how he's coming middle? You see how he's coming middle?
Turab is still going middle, you're right. Well played by the netties there. Imran with the third ball. That's another guy, Samir. He's pretty solid in the back right.
Yeah, he's picked it up.
He's picked it up quite a bit. Oh, another save by the netties. Another third ball in net by Matham Mehdi.
Love 3.
1-3. 1-3 to Minnesota. Usku back with the serve. Puts it in. Oh. Service point. Key service point from Oscar. The back center, Nicknam. Vape on the court.
What happened?
Quick timeout. Official timeout.
What happened?
What happened? What? Oh, there was a spill on the floor from that last wall. Organizer's gonna try and clean it up real quick so we can get back to the
This
game.
could be a good break for Stars. They recuperate. They just took 2 points.
I think a good break for Minnesota. They just gave back to back right now.
Actually, that's not a bad take, man.
All right, let's talk, Sal. Let's talk.
Let's talk.
Predictions.
3 games.
Wow, 3 games. I think Stars are a different team on day 3. I think the mentality that they come with, especially, I mean, if you guys remember during Stanmore, these guys, their games have changed.
Yeah.
You know, they've become a very calm, steady day 3 team.
Yeah.
I know they didn't make it in Stanmore, but I think both these teams are cold right now. Still the first game for both of them. They haven't played in a few hours. I don't think there's any advantage either way. They're both playing on a new court. Let's see. Let's see if experience takes over, or does the youth athleticism take over?
Yeah, exactly. That's my thing, right? I think the game 1 may go to Minnesota just based off adrenaline, based off of the rush, right?
Yeah.
And the fact that they're young. But I think Turab is so good at just taking what he does, what they do wrong in game 1, fixing it, coming back in game 2, slowing it down, making you play his game, and then game 3, he probably comes for the kill, right? Just annihilation and just try to take over.
I can see that. I see your perspective, Sal. Good defensive balls here. Ball put in net by Irfan. Turab sticking to the center. He's sticking to the center. He's trying to go to Nicknam. Ball lifted short there. Imran pops it over. Turab goes to Matham. Matham puts it over. Ball put in net by Yassin. Imran with a sick third ball. Wow, what a first! What a first ball!
Wow, what a ball!
What a ball!
God,
What is that?
expected.
Irfan.
Yeah, Kassam.
Irfan Qasim. Irfan Qasim.
Young blood, new
Young
blood.
blood. Young blood athleticism right there.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about right now.
I love this front line, man. Look how young they are.
They're
but
so young.
Boys, like,
They're so young. Their voice doesn't run out.
exactly.
They've been screaming for 3 days straight.
Exactly. So poised,
Mason with the third ball.
so encouraging. They know their roles.
Yep.
They're not trying to do anything extra. Wow, what a ball by Mason.
Pace is maintaining on Minnesota. Let's see if they can change it up here.
They're going job.
Wow,
They're going
great job. Minnesota again maintaining pace. Nicknam holding his ground.
It's funny, like we talked about 2 different third balls. It's like actually like 3 different
It's
third
almost
balls.
3. Nicknam's getting enough third balls.
Exactly.
Wow, what a third ball. What a ball, what a ball, ball.
Out ball, just
Ball
floated too
floated
much.
out.
Just floated too
A lot
much.
of unforced errors from Matham early on right now. But the team is supporting.
Matham has always been a risk taker.
He is.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's too passionate.
He's all or nothing, right?
He's
Like,
too passionate.
It's like it clicks or it doesn't.
Sometimes it does get the best of us.
Yeah,
It does. Rob with a sick third ball.
What a
sick
ball.
third ball. Because
Ooh, what a ball there by
first
Muhammad.
ball from Muhammad.
Oh my God.
Muhammad.
New blood for
Muhammad
them.
comes
Yeah.
with a complete different background in volleyball.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can hold his ground here. He's broken a few times this tournament, but
Yeah.
right now he's playing well.
He is, man. He's recuperated. I mean, you look at the fact that he comes from an outdoor perspective of volleyball where he plays for Morogoro and he's won trophies for them. Oh, wow. Good ball. Rob down the middle again. Down the middle again. Testing that front line, seeing how much more are they willing to cut. You know, young, new, nerves, anxious. Are they willing to go in there and take the ball? You got to want it, right? But I look at someone like Mohamed coming in here, able to prove himself. Oh, good lift there by Mark.
Great lift.
You look at the fact that Mohamed has been in these pressure situations. He's won trophies, so it's not like he's new to it. But at the same time, the indoor game is way different.
It's completely
We've all
different.
seen it. We all know it.
I'm not sure they're used to this kind of a crowd too there, you know?
That's true.
This crowd is yelling, man. Great defense by Abbas Shivraj there, as usual. Nicknam looking a little shaky. Let's see if he can man up here. Stars are effectively putting that ball in net.
Oh, wow. Quick get up.
Quick putty ball. Drops, hits the ground.
4-3 already.
5-3.
5-3.
That's going to be a 5. Yep, 5-3.
Wow.
Yeah. Usku back at serve. They're hitting Nicknam hard. Matham with the sick third ball. Put some speed on that one. Okay, they're going to Jafferys still. Wow. Wow. What an effective ball here. Abbas Shivraj goes back to Matham. Matham puts that ball in net. Imran.
Oh, what a ball.
Oh! Imran hits the gap between Turab and Samir and takes that
It
point.
might be time to change their line. I think
might be.
they've been Jabber too long, and Jabber's getting warm now where he's hitting the ball in net, right? Jabber, remember, played against their Imran in Edmonton for Banff boys, front right. So he's used to his ball, right? Like you just saw it a month ago at his best.
100%. And Jabber, I think, feeds off good balls.
Exactly.
The more balls he touches, the more better he
Exactly.
plays.
He's got to be able to time it.
Okay,
he's changing.
he's changing, but Mohammed's covering.
He's going to test him.
Mohammed's covering the lower ones.
Oh, Abbas Haider Lalji getting a ball.
Oh, that's what we're talking about right here.
It's different, man.
You know, this ball is much lighter than that outdoor ball.
Exactly.
Amu back at serve. Score is 4-5. Nicknam with the sick first ball.
Amu Kimji, man. Like, we talk about Oscar Uncle and United Stars. We talk about Amu Kimji in Minnesota, right?
Seniority, man.
Yeah, he deserves the credit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he's been there, bro. He was there during their tough times, and he was their back center, and now look at him, supporting these young guys, going to every tournament, serving. It's always good to have that guy, man.
Oh, Mikhail with the drop. Lifted, third ball.
Oh, lifted. Thanks, bro. Thanks for the plug. Oh, well played by Raheem.
Nicknam supporting well right now, but looking a little shaky with his first balls. Looking a little shaky.
Oh, what a
lifted. What a lift. What a lift. Imran Walji with the third ball. Pace back on the Stars side.
Oh,
Wow.
there you
Nicknam
go.
hitting that
There you
first
go.
ball
Catching
so
is catching it.
effectively.
Oh, Matham
What
down
a
the
ball.
line.
What a line drive. Turab going to Imran. Imran hits that first
Imran's
ball.
so good.
Irfan with the first ball. Mohamed hits the first ball over. Oh. Wow, that ball clips the net and just drops. Jabir losing his glasses on that.
Wow.
I think Abbas Shivraj thought it's going to clip the putty and go
then
deeper.
yeah, exactly.
But that ball just dropped. Great ball by Imran Walji there.
5-all.
Score is tied 5-all.
Oh, lifted.
Nathan with a very nice first ball. Imran again with the third ball down the line. They're sticking to Jabir still. Nicknam with the first ball in net. Nathan up to jump and slaps that ball. Wow.
These kids, they look like they have confidence. Look at them. They're like
Yeah,
running.
man.
They're like
They're jumping
all over the
in.
place. They're jumping like crazy.
Wow, what
Like,
a
in a
first ball.
semifinal, it's hard to start jumping. You know what I'm
What a
saying?
first ball.
Like, they're
100%.
feeling it. Like you can tell when they're in their mojo. They're feeling it.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Wow.
mislifted by the netty. Unable to get that out of the net. Score is 6-5. Minnesota's leading. You know, that ball is really difficult to take out of the net from the side. People don't realize how tight the net is on the side. Comes out much faster. Rob hitting this ball with fire. This front line, this young front line is taking them. Rob hitting first balls now. Wow.
Oh, the Netty's got to get it together.
Netty's
not on the same page. Not on the same page.
Nathan controlling that shot.
Ball. What a return by Jabber.
Rob attempts to put that ball in there, it goes over. Gives an opportunity to Imran Walji.
Wow, good return, Mohamed.
The Minnesota front line is keeping the pace.
Yep.
They're keeping the pace here.
Oh, to Rob into the net. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Now it's his turn.
He does that with such finesse, man.
So much finesse. It's like pressing R2 the entire time.
Honestly.
Oh, Matham
That's
again.
the third one.
I know what he's trying to do going down the line against Mohamed, but he's got to make sure he gets that ball over. At least let him touch it. Let him feel it. Let Mohamed touch it. Know what he's getting, right? Like, then you can change up the pace.
Nathan is absolutely frustrated with himself right now. He knows he's one of the leaders on this team. He can't afford to be doing that.
Yeah, he's their captain. I mean, you can't get that from your captain. If your captain's not making errors, the whole team's gonna follow his lead, right? Yep. So I think he's had so much time to turn it around. Mind you, 25-minute game, 21 points.
Wow! Second putty point from Imran Walji. Gets it back. Gets the ball back.
Does it look like to you that front line has taken a massive step back?
Huge. I mean, just
like,
look at it
how far
compared.
Back they are.
Look at it compared to Minnesota.
Minnesota's, yeah.
Look at that.
Minnesota's at the top of the three-point line. And these guys are like way behind it.
Yes. You're so right. I didn't even catch that. As mentioned earlier, that side of the net is extremely tight. It's tough to get out.
Tough look, tough look.
Lead stays with Minnesota. Oscar back to serve.
Good serve. That was a good serve.
Service point from Imran Walji's hand. That's not normal.
Uncanny.
That is not normal. Very different. That's unusual. Another service. Imran Walji attempts to put that ball in net. Unable to. Rob gets control again. You know, Matham's defense is staying steady. It's his offense that's messing up right now.
Exactly. His defense is
I
so
think
good.
as long as his defense stays steady, he stays in the game. I think his offense will come around.
Oh, wow. What a play. Good ball.
Rob with a great third ball. First ball, sorry.
Netties are off.
With a great first ball.
Oh, there you go. There you go. He needs to get his confidence back.
He needed that.
Yep.
He needed that.
Netties are having a tough time on Rob's side.
They are. I mean, so did Minnesota a little bit.
That's true.
The side of the nets, especially because we just tied these nets.
Yeah.
They're tight. They're hard to lift right now. Oh, Imran Walji, beautiful flight to Jafferys. Imran Walji cross court to Samir.
Oh, wow. What a ball by him.
And he gets that. Ricochets off Samir's hands.
If anybody could get to Samir,
it's Imran
Walji. Like, he has the pinpoint accuracy to get that ball.
Yes, he does.
In that perfect spot. Great serve by Umar.
Knowing
that Samir just gave the point.
Great serve.
Giving the ball right back to him. Oh, wow. What a play by Walji.
Great lift by Swaggy. So Faraz Kara. This front line, man, they're supporting so well.
Good to see Swaggy back on the court after a long break.
Yeah, man, he's looking healthy.
Playing with 7'8",
looking healthy.
Now he's with Toronto.
One of the tallest netties in the game right now, I'd say.
Yeah.
I think he's dangerous. He popped that ball over. He has some game to him.
What a dig in the net.
Latham, defensive, very strong.
There we go. That's
there you
the ball.
He's adjusting.
You just got to give him that ball. Just let him touch it. Let him feel it.
100%. You're right.
Once you catch your mojo, then you can start pressing it.
Yes, You know, it's not easy lifting to two back centers.
Monty's doing a great job.
Monty is underrated, in my opinion.
100% one of the most
this
underrated netties in the game.
This guy is lifting effectively, perfect balls.
Every tournament in, tournament out. And I think for him on his mind, a little bit of revenge because he didn't have the greatest semifinal in Stanmore. But I think people need to start mentioning him as one of the top netties in the game. Top three, in my opinion.
He does. Wow. Beautiful balls. Imran Walji cross court to Mohamed, almost breaks him. Yassin puts it in net. Nathan tries to, he goes cross court. Wow, great third ball there. Imran Walji with a beautiful first. Good cut. This is a great semifinals. What a rally. These young guns are playing so well.
Dig in the net.
Throughout finesse, man. Finesse defense.
Imran looks like he's feeling. You saw that run up?
Oh, yeah.
Run up?
Oh, yeah. You can see when Imran starts going. Oh, what a ball!
Feeding off of the other guy.
What a ball!
That's the V.
I call that a bump set spike.
Yep.
I call that a bump set spike. Imran Walji hits an effective ball cross court. Ball is set up to Matham, and Matham catches that point.
And it's a different ball.
On a first ball. On a first ball.
It's a
That'd be the
different ball.
third
It's
ball.
like a lift, man. It's a different ball.
That's a page out of Orlando's book.
Exactly.
All right, guys. Sal, there's a shift in energy right now.
Momentum.
Matham started off a little shaky. Just grabbed solid defensive grabs here.
Yep.
A couple offensive points. What are we thinking?
Look, it's a long game. 25 minutes, 21 points. I don't think it's gonna end 21 points. I think it's gonna go down to the time.
These rallies are lasting forever.
Forever. It's only 8-6.
They're lasting forever.
Yeah. It's 8-6, and I think, like I said, momentum, adrenaline, the rush will carry Minnesota, I think, to the end of this game, and they're gonna outlast Thurab. But with that being said, it doesn't mean I don't think Thurab might take the next two, because that's what he's good at. I mean, he's just feeling them out. If you watch Thurab right now, he's feeling them out. He's feeling them out. Like, he's playing, but you haven't really seen Thurab play, right? Like, he still hasn't taken that notch.
Not yet. I think, Sal, I think this new Thurab that we're seeing since Stanmore, I think he only takes that notch when he really needs to. He lets his team, his support cast, feed off each other and get a great lead during the game.
Exactly.
And if at the end, sometimes it's a little too late in my opinion, to turn that notch up for himself.
Yeah.
But if needed towards the end, I think he turns up and he will hit some bombs.
Yeah.
And they will land in.
Agreed.
They will land in.
Agreed.
Just look at okay, let's see. All right, the screen's on Minnesota right now. The voice of that team, Matham Mehdi, has been screaming for 3 days straight.
We're in the corner.
Yep.
Look at
That team has been screaming for 3 days straight.
Yep.
And this man still has voice. I don't know
Yeah,
what
I
kind
don't
of
know.
harder
I don't know.
Tangawizi this guy is drinking. But he still has voice.
I have no idea.
He's leading this team with such passion. Such passion. These guys are drinking the coconut water, madafu we call it. Stars aren't stressing at all.
Yeah, they're not. They're not gonna. They've been here way too many times.
Way too many times.
Minnesota, if anything, is the one that may be on edge with a new team, with a young team, with a team that they've been here, but not enough.
Yeah.
Stars, this is 8-6, 15 minutes left or whatever it is. Oh yeah, it's a brand new game. Think about it. It's like starting the round robin game at down 2-love. I mean, it's nothing.
100%. Nathan Mehdi playing with a smile. Love to see it. Let's go, guys. We're back at it. First ball in net, Imran Walji going cross court, flight to Thurab. Unable to put that in net, which is very surprising. Matham, strong ball down the line.
What a ball.
This guy has springs in his shoes, man. Never seen Matham jump so high. The adrenaline is unreal in this game. Matham with a great defensive ball in net.
Matham, an underrated defender.
Oh yeah, 100%. Third ball down the line. Whoa, we didn't see this change. Mohaimin's out.
Oh, Abbas Hedalalji.
Mohaimin is now playing back left, we call it. Who hit that? Thurab hit that? Thurab hits a solid third ball off of Imran Walji's hands. That's something else we're seeing today that we haven't seen in a while. Imran Walji's injury is really holding him back. Nick down with a great first ball in net.
It's funny because in the beginning, if you notice, and again, it all goes to pace and whoever has the offense on their side. But Thurab was really attacking Nigna in the middle, right?
I think he's turned up the notch.
Got away from it. Like, because these guys were on the offense.
Yep.
Like, he didn't have an opportunity to do it.
Yep. He turned up that notch that we were talking about earlier. Thurab did. 6 minutes. 8-6, 6 minutes to go. Can you believe it? 14 minutes have passed already in the game. And the score is only 8-6.
That's crazy.
This is quality volleyball.
Exactly. That's semifinal volleyball. I mean, these two teams deserve to be here.
Thurab looks like he's swinging a little bit harder right now. He did hit that third ball out the last rally.
Yeah, he does look like he's turning up a little bit. I think he's trying to put something to his ball to kind of shake Minnesota, right? Because you start playing that slow, all of a sudden they see you jumping. They're expecting something different.
Abbas Hedalalji playing a very effective defense. not putting the ball in net right now.
I say the logic getting a shot, man. I mean, Mohamed has locked that spot down throughout the second day. Third day comes, Abbas was playing that back, left. Now,
he's from Birmingham, for those of you guys who don't know. He's a Birmingham player who traveled to play for Thurab.
Wow, what a ball.
Third ball by smiling Maitham Mehdi.
And now,
off of Jafferys' hands.
Now Abbas Lodge is getting his shot. I mean, he's got to step up, right? He's known to have a great third ball. Can he take that point to get the momentum back, maybe even in the front line, you know?
Defensive role.
Yeah.
Score is 9-6.
Oh, wow. By Nick Num.
Nick Num is pretty easy, I would say, first ball. The placing was perfect. The placing was absolutely perfect. Third ball, Imran. Oh, Maitham.
Oh, what a ball!
Back-to-back points. Back-to-back points.
Oh, wow. Okay,
11-6.
Look at this.
Minnesota.
Oscar Uncle. Jabber in the front line.
OG Usku is coming back to back left. Jabber Al-Dina came front left.
So Abbas in front of his father, and Jabber into the front right.
Front right, apologize, yes.
Abbas Haydalaji right back.
If anyone saw the Edmonton games, Jabber Al-Dina held that ground. Defensively, was untouchable on that front right position.
To be honest, it's actually a cool change in a way where Jabber really, he never really moves him right from the back left.
He doesn't.
So if Jabber does give a few, he doesn't really know where to put him to keep him still warm.
Wow.
The front right position is perfect. It sucks for Abbas Haydalaji, who didn't really do anything to put back. But for Jabber, it's probably a good position to be because he still can keep his hands set without having to play in the back.
You're so right. You're so right. How special is it, Sal? How special is it? Usku, the back left right now, oldest player in the tournament, 55 years of age. And who's playing in front of him, Sal?
His son.
His son. That's a goal.
That's a goal.
That's goals.
That's goals, for sure.
I commend Usku for keeping in shape.
Yeah, exactly.
Being still one of the legendary defensive players.
Exactly.
It's special. It's special to watch.
That's a dream of ours, right?
It
Playing
is.
with our kid,
It
right?
definitely
So
is.
hopefully we get to that point
And
one
he plays
day.
with a smile.
Yeah, loving it.
Toronto United Stars back. They took their second time out. They took their second time out right now to try and come together, figure out what's needed. There's still time.
Yeah.
More than enough time on the clock for them to come back.
Yeah, a lot of time.
But this Minnesota team is playing steady.
Yeah.
They're playing excited.
They've caught their groove, man. They've caught their groove.
I think Imran Walji is giving him a pep talk right now. You guys can see that on the camera.
Yeah.
Imran Walji is giving.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Imran Walji is a silent killer.
Yeah.
He's a silent leader. He leads with his game.
Yeah. Look
You
at
know-
that. He's, you know what? He's probably telling them, I've been here.
Yeah.
Way more than you guys have. Trust me, this is what it's going to take. I mean,
I think he's telling him, just keep your head in it, man.
Yeah, it's going to
It's
take.
just like any other game.
It's going to take composure. It's going to take that will to win. It's going to take energy, that last bit of energy that you have. Towards the end of these tournaments, I mean, you're running on straight adrenaline at this point, right?
Absolutely. 3.5 minutes, 12-6 to Minnesota. Abbas Haydalaji's back, Jabir Al-Dina's back left, and Usku is back at serve. Service by Amu. Let's see if they can keep the pace on their side. Minnesota, they're taking it. They're taking it. Nathan hitting some
Look at the
effective
change.
balls.
Look at the change. They took Oscar right back out.
Yep.
So
Oh,
there
quick
you go,
point.
back into the middle. Abbas,
Turab back to
he's
serve.
getting up. He's getting up now. Off the ground.
I think that's his notch. That's his
Yeah,
notch.
yeah.
When he goes back to serve, that means
Yeah,
there's a notch coming.
Exactly.
There's something coming.
He's like right to run into the ball right after.
And he gets extremely mad at his team for not putting that ball in net right now.
Yeah.
He needs that third ball. He's frustrated
Good
right
ball
now.
there by Badush.
He needs third balls right now. This is where seniority and veterans experience comes into play. Nathan tries a little too hard, gives up the point. Respecting the serve. That's something we don't talk about enough.
Very key. Sometimes at that point you just gotta play. You gotta rally it, man.
Yeah, you gotta rally it
play
out.
the smart until you get the ball back.
Yep. Turab with some
jumping.
fire.
These kids, his front line is taken.
Fire
They're ready.
third balls,
They're ready.
yep.
They gotta cut now. Now is their time to
being
cut.
composed. Man, this Stars front line just can't put that ball in net.
Yeah, they're having a tough time. They're on the defense. There you go, Abbas Haydalaji. Difference
see.
maker, potential difference maker. Oh wow, what a dig in the
dig
net.
by Matham.
Wow, good ball.
He stays on his feet. That's what happens. Imran with the third ball back in net. Turab again with the third ball.
I'll tell you something about Turab,
wow.
what I know about Turab. Sometimes when he's losing the first game, and he sees that it's out of hand, which it's not yet, but if he sees it, he'll try to get his hands set for game 2.
Yeah.
You know, he won't let his team expend that energy. They'll be like, you know what, let's give him this one.
Start building that momentum.
Yeah, let me build my momentum.
Yep.
Let me get my hands set. Let me catch rhythm, and then you go take that into game 2. It's not at that point yet, but they really need this point.
They can.
Oh, God, look at that.
Beauty dig. Matham Mehdi yelling
look at
steady
that front line
every
cut.
single ball. Every single ball reminding his team. All you got to do right now is steady. Steady, steady, steady. Ball in net. Let's see what Turab can do. Ball to Nicknam. Nicknam's taking it with ease now. It honestly looks like he's taking it with
He's
ease.
getting used to it. He's getting used
He
to it.
is.
The rhythm is there for him.
Look at that.
Hands are set, nerves are down a little, right?
Oh,
When you're
wow.
up.
Yasin, this front left, young front left.
So good, so passionate.
He's playing with such passion right
So
now,
passionate.
man. Playing his role.
there you go.
This is what happens with long rallies. This is what happens, and I'm so impressed with this Minnesota front line to be able to withstand these long
That's
rallies.
the thing, right? Like when Turab starts jumping like that, the front line has to come in and cut
And
it.
they're
step
putting it
up.
in net.
That's what they're doing.
They're putting it in
And
net.
to be honest, long rallies, the team that has multiple, 40 seconds left, that has multiple third balls is the team that's probably going to win that rally.
Yeah, they're
Because-
keeping the pace.
Exactly.
Yep.
Multiple third balls, 2 different third balls in a long rally will automatically put the other team in a bad position.
Frustration. Frustration. Rob puts third ball in net. 20 seconds left. 12-7. I think this game's a wrap.
Yeah, 13-7.
13-7. I apologize.
Yeah, you'll see Turab. Just now he's just wailing now. See, like he's just trying to see what can I really do? How
know-
far can I really take this?
You know, I wonder, man. Why doesn't he hit those balls earlier?
Yeah, but I think he just in the beginning, right? You want to set the pace. You want to kind of just see, like, can I take easier points?
Yeah.
Are their nerves just gonna give me the points instead of me having to try? And also, like, you know, we're all getting a little older, right? So you LeBron yourself, right?
You LeBron
only,
yourself.
Only use it when you need it.
Very
LeBron
well
takes,
put.
takes some time off on defense, so
Very
his
well
offense
put.
is at maximum. Turab plays overtime defense sometimes, so. Look at this guy. These guys look at and look at Imran Wazi. Calm, right? Like telling everyone, don't jump,
composed.
don't jump, don't waste your energy.
This is a wrap, boys. Minnesota Jafferys A. Take game 1.
Called it.
Called it. You did call it. I did not see this coming. Hey, man, it's not over, man.
Yeah, it's not over. It's not over. Not over. I said game one is all adrenaline and a rush.
We are so far from over.
Game 2 and 3 is when experience kicks in, and being there, doing that has, been there, done that. That mentality kicks in.
Yep.
There's just too much. There's just too many rings, for them to go down easy. I mean, stars are not.
Yeah. It was a good game.
Good game.
Minnesota took a good run. We're gonna take a quick coffee break. 5 minutes. A quick 5-minute break, and we'll be back. Get some fluids in us. We got a game next as well.
Yeah.
But we definitely want to give you guys a good experience on the semifinals. Text us. Let us know what you guys want to hear.
I would have tagged you, but then South End, you didn't have social.
I don't have Instagram.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I'm old sport, Third. Alright guys, second game. Came quicker than I thought. I'm alone here. Try to give you the best play-by-play commentary. Quick time. Ball is lifted. Nicknam goes over. Abbas Saidulaji puts it over. Imran Waji hits the first ball to Samir. Samir puts it over. Natham jumps and hits another third ball in net. This is getting too consistent. Score is love all. Service point in Nicknam's hands. I think he was unsure to take it from the top or the bottom or dig. And the ball doesn't make it to the net. Score is 1-love. Abbas Jafferys hits it to the corner. Nicknam hits it over. Jabir over. Nicknam over. Jabir puts it in net. Turab is going after the front line now. Wow, that's a sick ball. Turab again. He's going for center. Didn't miss a beat. Last game he tried, it didn't work right now. Mom is saying Nicknam is looking a little shaky. 2 quick points for United Stars. Nicknam, over. I'm handing it off to Ali T and Sal. They'll take over. Oh, sorry. Myself and Ali T. Rob on his knees taking defensive balls early. Ali T, welcome to the podium.
Thank you, KJ. It's been a great first game. I'm so happy to see these young kids from Minnesota pick it up. What do you think is going to happen right now?
Wow. Rob is starting off hot.
Yeah.
Guns blazing, hasn't made a single error. He's putting that ball with pressure. That front line is unable to put that ball in net.
Yeah, I think that's the strategy, right?
As a frontline player, I can understand where they're coming from. I know they're trying to put it in net, but sometimes it's so fast. You got to put your hands there, you know.
Yeah. And I think he's doing it perfectly.
He is, and that ball is coming back slow enough for Stars to put it in net. It gives Rob even more momentum.
It's true. It's been about 30 seconds and they haven't put the ball in net. It's fantastic.
All right, so Imran Walji with the third ball. Abbas Saidulaji barely making the ball in net. Rob, third ball to Matham. Matham defense is just phenomenal. Matham, Nicknam. Rob stuck to the center line. Nicknam giving his third point of the game. The second point to Turab from his hands. Score is 3-love. Asku's back to serve.
Interesting strategy here by Turab. Going real quick.
Quick to the center line. Minnesota front line again unable to put the ball in net. Imran has to do it himself. Imran, third ball to Jabir. Imran cross court, third ball to Abbas Haidarlaji. Jabir puts the ball in net easily. Turab hits it back to Imran.
He's really pressing the ball.
He is really pressing it. But so is Imran.
Yeah.
So is Imran.
I think the thing is both of these teams feed off the net, right? That first ball in net.
Great take.
And then they put Turab into the game. There you go. There you go.
Great third ball by Turab. Hits the putty. And the front line is unable to take it.
I think he's trying to catch them off guard. See if he can take a few quick points and make them get a timeout real quick.
Yeah,
so,
I think he's just taking advantage of his veteranship in this game. As you can see, the people who are taking the most balls in Minnesota right now. Wow, first third ball error. First third ball error by Turab. Scores love 4. I'm go back to serve. I think he's taking advantage of his experience over this Minnesota front line. This Minnesota front line sees him jump, it's half the game right there.
That's true. That's very true. It's intimidating.
And they're ducking. They're ducking. You see the back line taking more balls. Niknam, Matham, and Imran Walji are the veterans on this team.
Alright, Minnesota doing a good job of putting the ball in net. Here we go again in net.
Monty lifting this ball flawlessly, man. Flawlessly. Matham hitting an effective first ball, but Turab's defense.
Here we go.
Oh, what a ball by Niknam.
Wow, what a ball by Lalji.
Abbas Haidarlaji hits a first ball right down the center.
It catches him off guard.
Straight from Niknam's hands. I think that's the 5th point or 4th or 5th point from Niknam's hands. Looking a little shaky right now.
Yeah.
Turab tries. I think I jinxed him.
It's the commentator's curse.
Turab tries to dig it in net. Doesn't make it. Amu back to serve. Jabir pops it over. Yassin pops it over. Abashira puts it in net. Turab adjustedly hits a beautiful third ball. Oh,
Nice there by Batushi.
Netties adjust perfectly to get that over. Let's see what Imran can do. Imran pops it over to Abbas Haidarlaji. And he soars it out. It was a quick ricochet. And that ball looked like it was landing in, but it floated. It floated.
And it finally puts Minnesota on the board. 1-4.
Yep. Abbas Haidarlaji popping it over. Nathan hitting some effective first balls. Imran going down the line. Wow. Imran going down the line. Abbas Shivraj moves left because he thought he was going down the line hard. Jabir dives and that ball goes flying out. Wow, what a serve. What a serve by Amu. Imran again sticking to down the line. I think Abbas Shivraj is looking a little shaky right now. Jabir's going to have to... Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake by Yassin.
And that's going to happen. But this is their test,
It's going to happen.
They got to pick it up. It's a good test for them. They're down, they got to come back. Let's see if they can do it.
Let's see.
Put it in net. Nice lift there by Monty.
Imran Walji is shifting gears, going to Samir in the other corner instead of Jabir al-Din on this one. Matham sticking to down the line. And he's doing it so well. Though he made a lot of mistakes. Wow. That's back-to-back. Back-to-back third balls from Jabir's hands. Jabir being a defensive wall in the back left. Giving two is crucial. Giving two is crucial from United Stars. I think Niknam is getting fed some balls just to get him into the game. Start off a little slow. Matham going cross court. Fan Kamali unable to put it in net. Niknam hitting another third ball.
He's definitely gotten into this game.
Another ball in net.
Now Turab's turn. See what he can do. He's still going down the middle.
Turab's going down the middle. I think that's his best bet right now.
Strategy.
Wow. This is not normal.
He has kind of slowed down. That same intensity has not.
Yo, man, he's fit, but he is old. No offense, we love you, T.
Yeah, he started the slow float again.
He's starting the slow float to Matham. I think Matham feeds off when Turab hits fastballs.
So you think he's just changing the pace?
Yeah, I think he's intentionally doing it. Imran Walji is shifting gears. Imran Walji pick and pop from corner to corner. You don't know where he's going. Wow!
I'll tell you
Imran Walji is picking this team apart.
I'll tell you what, Monty doesn't get enough credit.
We talked about that last game as well.
Honestly,
Absolutely
Yo,
not.
his delivery is amazing, and he's rotating the ball to 3 people.
100%.
Look at this.
100%. Oh yeah, yo, that is very rare to see.
Hey,
Very rare. Unforced error. Imran Wajid never puts the third ball in net, but it happens. 4-all. Imran Wajid grabbed that last point from Turab's hands.
Asku to serve.
Asku's back to serve. Oh, what a lift.
That's a nice ball by Samir.
Good adjustment by front center, but unable to put it in net. Turab's going down the center again, but front line is cutting it off. Abbas Shivraj unable to put it in net. Imran Wajid says, I got it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Nicknam effective first ball. This ball will put it in net. Oh, that's a tough lift, but he got it. Imran Wajid. Second point. So let's do the numbers. That's 2 from Jabir. 2 from Turab. I think Samir's next. Samir's the back right for United Stars. Let's see if he changes it up. I rarely see people playing with such confidence like Imran Wajid does.
He does, and he shows it's a straight face. You don't know what he's thinking. Here he goes again.
He's a sniper.
Nice to Javi right there. Ball in net by Yasin. Turab with a third. Into the net. Nice
Latham
ball
goes
there,
cross
man.
court.
Wow. You know what? United Stars are not hitting the net.
They're unable to. They're trying.
All right, let's see what Turab can do right now.
Turab's going to Imran. Imran says, come at me.
Irfan into the net again.
Turab slow floats it.
I think this is what Turab wants. He wants the ball in the net.
Wow.
Irfan was doing a good job
Good
trying to
front
put
ball.
it in.
First ball. Nicknam with a good adjustment. Turab is so talented at hitting those low balls.
Yeah,
Abbas Shivraj unable to put the ball in net. Turab going down the center, but Nicknam holding his ground. I think he got his legs back.
Oh my God! Into the net.
Yeah, that's classic 101. Turab 101 right there.
It's just a joy to watch.
Matham with the down the line shot.
Oh!
Point
Takes
from Abbas Haidarlalji.
And
Minnesota takes the lead.
5-4.
And just like that, Matham is hyped. Matham is absolutely hyped. Scores 5-4, service to Jabir. Nicknam getting his hands back. Nicknam is getting his hands back, playing solid support. Irfan Qasim. Underrated.
That's
Irfan
amazing,
Qasim.
man.
Underrated, man.
Amazing.
He's playing
Wow.
with such class right now.
Honestly,
So confident.
it's
He's so
getting
young,
into the net.
man.
Look at this.
Imran Wajid down the line.
Yo,
Oh, I
this
think
is
Abbas Shivraj.
Textbook Minnesota right now.
Oh, there we go.
Again, into the net.
There
and
we go! Al-Batoushi. Al-Batoushi, this diverse Minnesota team, man.
Wow.
Al-Batoushi takes a clean butty point from United Stars front line. The score is 6-4.
Timeout.
Timeout called by United Stars. All right, T. I asked this to Sal last game. I'm going to ask you. Sal thought this set is going to go to 3. The score is 6-4. Momentum is clearly on Minnesota's side. Prediction.
I honestly think Turab can come back. He just has that, ability. But for him to do that, they need to put the ball in the net, get him back into the game, and see if he can pick them apart, like Imran Wajid is doing.
Agreed.
And if they do that, they're gonna come back.
Agreed. I think I echo what you say. I think I definitely agree. But this Minnesota front line, this Minnesota front line is playing absolutely too steady.
It's a joy to watch them.
It's really, they're so young, they're vibrant, they're into the game. Clearly more than I would say more than United Stars is right now.
Yeah, you can see the intensity, right?
They're intense, man. They're into it.
They're into it at
vibing.
every ball.
Every single ball. Every single ball. This United Stars team, Turab is sweating, trying to explain what needs to be done. What do you think he's saying?
Who, Turab?
What is Turab telling his team right now?
Turab is saying to his team, look guys, it's only 4-6. There's plenty of time on the clock. Put the ball in the net and let's try and pick them apart. It's simple strategy. Now, if they can execute, that's the bigger question.
You know the funny thing is, I think Matham and Imran are saying the same thing to their team.
Yeah, that's so true.
But instead of that tone, I think they're saying, guys, just keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yeah.
Do what you do.
Let's continue.
They're leading this team with such passion. These young guys need that need that passion to like rile them up, you know. Imran Walji and Nicknam are playing with like this deadly straight face. You know, nothing is phasing them right now. I thought Marseille Nicknam is gonna give a few more points, but he picked it right back up. 6-4, 14 minutes. Almost back to serve.
Right, okay, that's it. He wants it in net. Here we go.
Let's see. This front line, man. They're
All right,
taking
here
this
we
ball
go.
and putting it in net, man. Let's see what they can do.
I think Turab's trying to press it again.
I think Turab is trying to go for the front line, but they're
tough.
stepped up, man. They're stepped up. They're cutting it. Imran Walji cross court. Jafferys Haider Lalji. Imran Walji to Turab. Imran Walji to Jabir. Imran Walji is taking balls.
You know, I have a
Turab
question
goes
for
to
you.
Maitham. Maitham says,
Do
"Give me."
you think he told the netties to lift it low? Oh my God, what a
Maitham
ball.
with the cross court.
Wow.
Maitham with the cross court. Maitham gets those points. Man, this guy is yelling, telling him, "Give me the ball."
He yells from day one,
From day one, man.
all the way.
Jabir down the line there. Imran Walji sticking to down the line. Mind you, that point was from Jabir Al-Adina. Again, the wall. This is a very shocking set of points coming from Jabir. This front line, man, they're putting every ball in there. Maitham and Imran and Nicknam are just controlling from the back.
Again in net. There
Again
you go.
in net.
And now, look at Monty, man. He's feeling
Wow.
the hot person. And there you
Wow,
go. That's
wow,
another point.
wow. Maitham again, cross court to Jabir Al-Adina.
I think he might be taking timeout.
Another timeout. That quick. They do. But who's going to hit the second ball? So we have a few suggestions here by our friend here,
Expert
fellow
panel.
commentator, analyst, and podcast master, Sal Kamali. He's suggesting that United Stars go to a V format with Abbas Haider Lalji and Turab hitting from the corners. I don't think that's not happening. I don't think that's happening.
So what?
Huh?
Use him. I mean, nothing is working.
I can see Turab going to a corner, telling Samir or Jabir come back center, and being lifted from a corner.
What about Usku in the middle?
Possible, but Usku hasn't played. He's not warm.
That's true.
These guys
That's
are too
tough.
hot right
Yeah,
now,
they are.
Minnesota.
But you know what I found interesting was, if you look at the lifts from United Stars, they're low.
Yeah.
They're not those high lifts. So when they started off, it was high, and you could see Turab jump and hit down. Now the lifts are like here, and he has to put them right over the net.
You're right.
So it's a little easier for them to hit the net, you know?
You're right. You're right. I think that's a good point that you made, T. Like, I was actually talking to Safraz Kara, the netty for United Stars, right before this game, and he was telling me he's only been playing with Turab for a few months now, a few short months. He's like, he's played for multiple teams and adjusting to how Turab wants the ball. He's still adjusting to that. So I can see that frustration building. I mean, I feel like Turab comes to every tournament with a different netty, I think Turab can hit any third ball that comes to him.
Absolutely. No doubt about
The
it.
effectiveness in the third ball changes, in my opinion. And I think this front line is just taking it with ease right now. That low flight that you said, this front line is just jumping and cutting
They're
it
just cutting it.
and putting that ball in net.
Yeah, and taking the momentum back to Minnesota.
100%. I think they're keeping that momentum there.
I think I agree with Sal. Right now, it may be time to bring something new. Play the V.
Different ball.
Yeah, give him a different look. Sometimes it's as simple as that.
Yeah, I agree.
A different ball. That's it.
Okay, here's the format. They took Abbas Shivraj out. Jabir Al-Din has come front left. Usku, the OG, the oldest player in this tournament, is playing back left. Abbas Haider Lalji is in front right. There we go.
Right to him. Monty, nice lift there to Imran.
Boom! Quick point.
That's not how you want to come back.
So let's do the numbers again.
Yes.
2 from Jabir, 2 from Turab, 1 from Samir. Imran Walji is just sniper, pinpointing. Maitham goes
What a ball
cross
by
court to
Maitham.
Jabir. Ball put in net. Imran Walji going to Samir. Turab, sorry.
He's going for the slow float now.
Nick
Now.
now, effective first ball.
Nicely
Ball
dug
put
in
in
net
net.
there by Irfan. And that
A
was
low
called
lift.
out.
A low lift causes Turab. A low lift causes Turab to hit that ball out.
They're running away.
I think Turab went for it a little too hard.
Minnesota's running away.
Asku with the first ball. Jabber puts the ball in net. Turab jumping. Chop.
Oh, what a dig.
Great take by Imran.
Oh!
And that's the difference.
Wow.
That's the difference that Sal mentioned last game.
Yes.
This Minnesota front line is standing at least 2 feet ahead of where this United Stars team is standing. These putty balls are dropping and hitting the floor on this side.
Absolutely. That's a great point.
11-4. I think Minnesota's running with it.
Whoa! I don't know how Turab took that. That was pure reflex. Boss over the net. Oh, here we go again. Now
I think Imran might go for Asku, man.
You think so?
I think so. Let's see. All right, Irfan starts in the
Oh,
net.
that's the high lift.
That's the lift.
To the
Oh,
net.
I think that's the lift he wanted.
Yeah, that was a good lift.
I think that's the lift he wanted.
Yeah, he has to go for it. I don't think he has a choice right now. They're just running away with it, man.
Unforced error from Turab.
And Mason's hot. Oh my
Mason
God.
is on
Look
fire.
at him, he's just jumping all over.
I don't think Mason's given a point this game. Oh, 1 third ball
What
and
a
then in the
lift.
front.
What a lift.
Nick Nam, man. Nick Nam, what a comeback.
Man, I
What
tell
a
you what, man,
comeback.
the first game, he put so many balls in net.
Yeah,
it was
man.
amazing. Here we
First,
go
yeah,
again.
man.
Into the net. There you go.
Mason going down the line aggressive.
Wow.
Aggressive.
Wow.
Nick Nam with an attempted drop on Jabber.
Again into
Takes
the
it.
net.
Imran pinpointing.
Nicely done
Asku
there
puts
by
it in
Asku.
net. Turab with the third.
Short lifts.
Turab
It's hard for him to hit those.
mishitting. He's
Yeah.
mishitting these third balls. Imran with the
Oh,
drop, and that ball
that
is
going
out.
to go out.
This man is a sniper, man.
Wow.
He's a sniper. He's an absolute sniper. He can put the ball anywhere on that court.
There's another change. Mohamed comes in. Jafferys moved to the right. And he puts it under the net. Oh my God.
Mohamed comes in, Amu takes a quick service point out.
Wow. That was very smart by Amu.
That takes some IQ, Amu.
Yeah, that was great.
Props to Amu on that one. Amir Kimji.
He saw the change. He hadn't played in a while and went for him.
Yep.
Great move.
That's a great. And it's not easy to get to that spot.
No,
Down
it's
the line,
not.
it's a risky spot. Let's see if Turab can do anything here. Oh my God. That's the third or fourth third ball in net.
I think it might be the lift.
I think this game is done.
You think so?
This team is too hot. Minnesota is too hot.
They are hot, man. I'm taking nothing away from these kids, bro. They are playing amazing.
This is
Oh my, look at that. Back in net. And Mason.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
It's their day. It's just their day.
16-4.
16-4. I think they thought they won.
I think so too. I think they forgot that the game
Yeah,
is a
it's
21. That's another putty point, by the way.
Man, there's too many of those that have gone. And here we go. Oh, nicely done there by Irfan.
Turab trying.
Oh, what a lift there, man. What a lift.
Imran Walji, man. Imran Walji.
Here we go again.
Playing with an injured hand, mind you guys. Playing with an injured hand.
Again,
Playing
into the
lights
net.
out.
And you know what? They don't need it, so now they're going to slow float the game. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Waste time.
Yeah.
Waste time.
Into the net again.
Imran Walji gonna pop it nice and clean
nice
to
and clean.
Asku.
Wow. Off his hands. It's
Man.
just smart play. That's it. Nothing special.
I think Irfan Kamali, the front center, is the only person who Imran Walji hasn't taken a point from this game. I think he's gotten one from every single person other than him.
Nicely done there in net.
Turab's gonna give it all he has.
Wow.
Oh! Good
All right.
third ball, but a little too late, I think.
Hey.
4-17.
17.
We're trying to get the time for you guys.
Oh, and that's a service point there from Turab.
Service
he's serving
point from
now.
Imran's hands.
5-17.
I think he's going to throw the kitchen sink at them.
This is the all or nothing Turab right
Yep.
here.
Oh, that's
three quick points.
right there. That's 3 right there.
6-17.
Turab serving there.
We're trying to
Nicely
get
done in net.
Musti Shivji's attention to get the time, but Turab is getting the ball quick and trying to serve quick.
Back in net there. Again,
Turab's giving it all he has.
Wow, what a ball.
What a drop. All right, let's see a pace change here.
Oh, that was a nice ball there by Samir.
Good defensive ball by Samir. Timeout called by Minnesota. That's 4 quick points from United Stars.
Do you think it's a little too little, too late?
Too little, too late. Yeah, I think
3 minutes, 30 seconds.
Musti.
6.5 minutes. Musti was
Okay, that is more than enough time,
Actually,
actually.
that's plenty of time.
7-17, 10-point game, 6.5 minutes. More than enough time.
Yeah. I think
We've given up leads of 4 to 5 points in less than a minute.
yeah, it happens.
10 points in 6 minutes is very doable.
And pressure situation.
Games have finished in 6 minutes. Let's put it that way, guys.
It's a young team. Let's see if they can handle
And
the
I
pressure.
think these guys are gonna come guns blazing.
Yeah, that's it. They have nothing to lose right
They
now.
have nothing, absolutely nothing to lose.
So I think he is going to go after them as hard as he can. What do you think Imran Walji is telling them right now?
He's saying, listen, forget the last 4 points. Forget the last 4 points. Just do what you guys did for the first 15. And I think Turab is telling his team, do what you did for the last 4 points. That's what I think. Turab wants that ball in his hands.
He does.
The seniority is going to come out right now. The veteran leadership in Turab is going to come out right now.
All right, Turab's going to serve
Turab's
this
back
one.
to serve. And let's
Into
see
the net.
if he can play the nerves. All right, this front line's ducking a little bit. Okay, never mind. Well played.
Whoa, what a ball there by Mohamed.
Well played. Well played. Turab hitting a first ball.
Nice dig there by Jabir making it.
Nathan with the third. Almost getting a point from Jabir there.
Nice there by Mohamed into the net.
This Minnesota squad is hitting first balls all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I think it might bite him. Okay, there we go.
Into the
Third
net.
ball to Imran Walji.
Oh, yeah, they're
That was a
going
great
for
first
it.
ball. Turab barely making it to that third ball. Irfan trying to put it in there. It's
Yeah,
not
he
working.
is. He definitely is.
Mohamed putting it over. Mohamed putting it over again. Nathan hitting a third ball, cross court.
Okay, here we go. Back into the net.
Nathan, cross court. Mohamed unable to put that ball in net, man. I think the more they don't put the ball in net, there you go.
That's it. That's tough, man.
Irfan Kamali puts a fairly easy ball. Fairly easy ball under the net.
Almost with the service. It's gone over. Jabir now into the net. Oh, it's a
Tough
short
lift.
lift.
Tough lift. Nathan going down the line. Yasin cutting a beautiful
That
ball.
was beautifully done into the net again.
Oh yeah.
Turab now.
Turab's going down that line.
Yeah, he's going to
I
try.
think he's going to chase the front line though. I think he's going to chase that front line.
Think so.
Some confusion between Turab and Oscar.
Yeah.
Not knowing who's going to take that third ball. Oscar with a solid defensive first ball. Turab trying to put that ball in net, unable to.
Nicely done there. Right
Nathan
into
going
the
down
net.
the line.
A good ball there
Jabir
by
getting it right
Jabir.
back at him.
Into the net.
Good. Turab giving it his
That's a
all.
good ball.
Giving it his all.
Wow.
Oh, what a take.
The dig back
What a
into
take.
the net.
Sir Franz Swaggy
Wow.
tries to two-hand spike it.
Imran
Imran Walji finds the pockets every single time.
This V formation from Minnesota has really worked for them.
It's really worked for them.
It's really worked for
You
them.
know, they had a rough day yesterday,
They did.
but they figured it out, man.
And that's what good teams do.
That's
you
what
know?
good teams do.
Back into the net. Turab going for it. That was a good ball there. Nice defense there by
Nathan.
Matham.
Turab going for him.
Oh.
Nathan starting to yell his steady. Okay, Turab is starting to wire balls now.
Yeah, he's going for
Good
it.
third ball.
There you go.
Running back to serve. Not trying to miss a beat. Turab back to serve.
He's
Serves
really
it.
going for it. Back in
Irfan puts
net.
it in net.
Oh. Wow.
8-17.
Irfan back in net. And Turab is going to go for it. He's really going for it now.
He is. He's giving it his all. Oh,
Oh,
finally.
wow, what a lift.
This front line,
nicely done there by
this front
Imran.
line is putting that ball in net
Now they are
again
definitely
and again and again now. Pace is staying with Stars,
He's definitely going for it.
but Minnesota defense is acting, man. They're coming
man.
through.
They are. And you know what? They may give one or two. It's whether they can hold for longer.
Change of pace here. Irfan Kamali puts the ball over.
Irfan Kamali trying to put it, right into the net. That's a good ball by
Oh,
Turab.
good take by Monty.
What a take.
Monty,
Those
man.
putty balls, man.
Monty,
These kids
man.
haven't given them up. It's amazing.
Monty playing absolutely amazing, man. This rally might finish the game.
Man, these kids are
It
playing.
ain't finishing, guys.
These kids are playing, man.
It ain't finishing. And it's pound for pound. Both teams
That's
are
a good ball
hitting.
there by Irfan.
By multiple players are hitting. Wow. This is unreal. Wow.
He's gonna go for it.
Wow, what a ball by
ball.
Turab. The Minnesota front line. That Irfan Kasem. That kid needs a medal, man. He's playing absolutely amazing.
Nick Nam there, third ball.
Wow, what a ball by Yasin.
Into the net again. Now he's smiling. Mason's just smiling and
Mason
playing.
knows what's happening.
It's amazing.
He sees it. He sees it.
Oh, I think that's frustration. Unfortunately, you know what? That was great defense by Minnesota. Because Turab was going after them.
2 minutes, 11-point game. Minnesota held down that defense 100%.
Into the net again. Monty, man. Distribution right there.
2 minutes, 11 points. Hard to say.
It's tough.
Hard to come back from
I
that.
mean, it would take something extraordinary to come back from that.
It would take a miracle. Man, this Minnesota team came to play, man. This team came to play.
They definitely did. That's nicely done there
Monty
by
tries to
Monty.
drop it. Successfully drops it. Mohamian tries to put an easy ball in net. Unable to. Score is now 20-18. That is game point.
28.
28. Sorry.
28.
Game point 8. Let's see if Amu can do a walk-off. Service point.
Whoa.
Almost.
Oh, Nick Nam jumping through now. He wants to join the party.
This game's
Look
a
at
wrap.
that. Back into the net.
This game's a wrap.
Oh man, effortless. Into the net. Imran Walji again. Nick Nam into the net also. Imran.
A flight on
And they were there.
Imran ball.
It was
is
there.
Absolutely amazing.
Whoa, what a ball there by Turab.
Great ball by Turab. Great ball by Turab. Imran Walji takes it.
Doesn't make
Unable
it
to
the
make
net.
it to the net, yeah.
That was a good ball. It was a very good ball.
Very good ball.
Oh, puts it in net this time. Nice dig there by Mohamed into the net. Turab's is going.
2 quick points from Imran Walji. Imran shaking his hand. Something's hurting him. Oh, he's going after him.
Oh yeah, he's definitely trying. Back in the net.
You guys can't see it, but Turab is frustrated, man. He loves that first third ball right after he serves.
Definitely.
His team's unable to put it in net, so he
man.
says, let me do it.
Wow, what a ball. What
This
a
guy
ball.
is wiring balls, but
Yeah, he
unfortunately,
is
man.
absolutely wiring them.
Like I asked Sal last game, like I don't know why he just doesn't do it before, earlier.
Well, he tried. If you remember in the beginning of the game,
He did.
they were 4 up.
He did
you know?
try, yeah, he did
And
try.
Minnesota picked up on it. So kudos to them.
So quick numbers. United Stars up 4-love to start the game. 4-love to start the game. And Minnesota goes on a 21-4 run. And Minnesota Jafferys are in the finals. Minnesota Jafferys are in the finals, ladies and
Back-to-back
gentlemen.
finals. Edmonton.
Back-to-back finals
They were
in Edmonton.
and now
and
here. Wow. I mean, it's great to see a young team.
It is. It's great to
They
see
picked it up, man. It's amazing.
It's just a spectacle to see, honestly, man.
I think, you know, even as Orlando Union, this is what we strive for.
We do.
You know,
That's the point of us. This is the point of these tournaments.
point of the club, right?
We do these tournaments for things like this, to see the future of the sport right before our eyes. You know,
And I think
Minnesota's done amazing in fostering the youth.
so. I think Turab will probably have to go back and figure out what he has to do next.
He will. He will. All right, Minnesota's in the finals. I'm sure someone will find, the media team will find someone to commentate the next game, which is between Orlando Union A, us, and Stanmore Jafferys, who are the defending champions.
They are.
We are going to go to an interview with Raza in a few minutes. Our master media team interviewer, Raza Danji, is going to grab two players. I believe it'll probably be Maitham Mehdi and Turab, more than likely. Give you a quick rundown on what their mindsets were during the game. Thank you, Mustafa Shivji, for reffing this amazing game. Absolutely amazing at it.
So, what do you think the team meeting for Minnesota is going to be like after this?
I don't know, man. Let me tell you a quick story. Minnesota lost some very quote-unquote easy games yesterday against some B-team level teams. They had 3 back-to-back unlucky overtime losses yesterday. I met Maitham Mehdi in the hallway, the most passionate player on that team. And he is like borderline in tears.
Yeah.
Not knowing what to do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I was there as a shoulder for him to cry on.
Yeah.
I said, you gotta figure it out. It's your guys' team. I'm not on your team. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, man. I saw.
You know what? They figured it out.
They did. They absolutely did.
They absolutely figured it out.
I saw these.
They came back and beat our Orlando B team, who was ranked second, mind you. They figured it out. Took care of business there early in the morning, and took care of business right now.
Yeah, man. These kids, some of them were in tears.
They were.
After a round robin loss. Like, that just shows you what kind of passion, emotion is running through that team.
This team's in the finals.
What about United Stars? What do you think? What do you think he's going to tell his team?
5 minutes.
I guess we'll figure it out. United Stars, they're going to go back to the drawing board. See what they can do.
Yeah.
The next semi-final game is starting. Semi-final, yeah. Semi-final game. Starting in the next 5 minutes. Tune in for the interview right now. Interview is happening with Raza Danji, Maitham Mehdi, Imran Walji. Stay tuned for the interview. See you guys on the court.
Maz. All right, guys, I'm here with Minnesota Jafferys. Minnesota Jafferys. How does it feel to win this game?
We worked hard. We still got one more to go, though. We're not done.
I have to tell you guys, Imran this morning told me before quarterfinals, we have made some change and you're going to watch on the court. That front line was a rock. Everything that they were putting in the net and your netties, both of them were setting you and you. How did this formation click?
I mean, we practiced hard. We didn't even try this formation in the back, but we know everyone's there to support each other. So, hey, it's do or die.
In the second game, at one point, we counted that you guys took points from every United Stars player. There wasn't even a single player you did not take points from. That was a total effort. And in spite of taking all the points, it was your defense that actually won you this game, right? How does it feel to play that kind of defense, knowing that the next game is going to probably be somebody against somebody who are also going to pound?
Same thing, honestly.
No, we worked hard in our practices. We know to win something, we got to play steady. This guy's been telling us for years. None of us understood it. This time we said we're going to do it. And he's telling us, be steady, be steady. That's why we consider him the best, because he's the most steadiest back set. He won't make a mistake. Now we follow him, and we did it today. But we got to win one more.
Before the game, I did mention Imran and Turab, in my opinion, are the two best centers right now playing, especially with the longevity. This guy is a champion. The only championship you guys won, he was there. How did he tell you to become a champion and how to play to become a champion again? Because he's already a champion. You guys are looking out for their first championship. How did this guy lead you to this moment?
By his actions. He came to practice every time. He's also a champ too. He was on that team, but he came to practice whenever we wanted to do extra practices, anything we needed. He always was there to support. He could have easily left us and said, you guys are not good enough. He stuck with us. We're going to get it to him. We're going to give him another one.
Mason, just for you, every game that I have seen you guys, you are screaming, you are shouting, your voice is going down. This game I saw you smiling, laughing. I mean, we literally could not see you not smiling. How did it feel? How was this different?
We worked hard. We're having fun. No one expected us. You counted us out too. So we're just enjoying the moment. We're enjoying the moment. That's it.
I did count you out, but you guys deserve to be counted out yesterday. Last question. In order to be a champion, you have to beat champions. You beat one. Now you have one of the two. Both have won championships recently. How do you keep this momentum going?
Just defense. We just got to stick with what we were doing. Nothing special. Same basic volleyball. Steady. We don't got to overcomplicate this. We got this.
All right. Minnesota on 3.
1, 2, 3, Minnesota!
Thank you, guys.